Just waking up in the morning, gotta thank God. I don't know, but today seems kinda odd. No barking from the dog, no smoke. And mama cooked the breakfast with no hog. I got my grub on, but didn't dig out. Finally got a call from a girl I wanna dig out. Hooked it up for later as I hit the dope, thinking will I live another 24? I gotta go, cause I got me a drop top, and if I hit the switch.
Guys, what is up? Welcome to another episode of Maximilian Must Know. This is going to be a sample shopping episode. I know I haven't seen you guys in forever and a day. I'm sorry about that. Was not intentional. You know, I really intended to make videos a couple weeks ago. Life gets in the way of things, and you know, I haven't been active. But plan was never to walk away from YouTube or doing videos. Hey, I'm always want to do videos, and thankfully, you know, I've been in touch with Decant Shop, and they got a whole bunch of new fragrances in. They sent me a whole bunch of new fragrances. They're gonna send me a whole bunch of more new fragrances, and so we'll hopefully get back to, my plan is to get back to doing weekly sample shopping episodes. We'll get some reviews in there every once in a while. Maybe some houses will send me some samples. I'm waiting on a couple things, and we'll get back to doing some regular videos. Definitely still planning on giving you guys some updates on my personal trying to become a perfumer journey, which I'm still working very hard at. And I know I was doing a bunch of videos on that topic, and I will continue to do so. But today is a sample shopping episode. It is sponsored by Decant Shop, decantshop.com. My coupon code is still active. It's going to be MAX12, and it will save you 12% off your entire order. Extremely fast service, amazing shipping, amazing packaging when you get the product shipped to you. Lightning fast. And now again, the collection selection was always great. It's better now. New fragrances I'm checking like every day. They seem to be added new stuff every day from quality houses, so definitely check in, get your samples. If you have any questions, hit them up, hit me up if you want recommendations or whatever. I'm happy to help you. They're happy to help you. So decantshop.com. All 4 fragrances for purpose of this video were sent to me by Decant Shop. So we're gonna go through 4. We'll go through 4 for the next couple weeks or next few weeks. So let's just get right into it. First fragrance we're going to talk about today is from the house of Lili, Bermuda, and it is called Oleander. This one retails $65. It can go $65 is the lowest price, up to $190, depending on whether you want an eau de toilette or the eau de parfum version and which size you're gonna get. Lili Bermuda is a brand I'm very familiar with. I did a sample shopping episode on them. They sent me, I believe, their entire men's collection. They have quality fragrances. They're one of Bermuda's oldest perfume houses. I know Crown Royal or Crown Perfumery is also out in Bermuda. I never loved anything enough to purchase, but I think they make really good fragrances. The perfumer on this one is Madeline Scott, and she's done many for the brand. And the notes on this are sweet orange, orris, white oleander, vanilla, sweet amber, and musk. This is an old fragrance. It was originally launched in 1936, and you can purchase it on the Lili Bermuda site. For me, this is definitely more of a feminine fragrance, I think, than the others we're going to be talking about today. I'm not familiar with what an oleander flower smells like. I'm pretty sure it's a fantasy note because I've never seen it from all my suppliers oleander essential oil or oleander absolute or CO2 extract or anything like that. It's nice. It kind of has like an old school vibe to it, like you know, like something a woman would wear in the 1930s or 40s. Yeah, a little bit of that grandmotherly vibe to it, which I don't know where that comes from because there's like no lavender or rose in it or some of the notes you might sort of connotate with that. But to me, it's just a pleasant floral scent. There's nothing really special to it. I think it's got quality to it, but in a, you know, if I looked at 10 women's fragrances, this wouldn't be one that would stand out to me. I think it's just okay. So not really a winner for me. But that's Oleander from Lili Bermuda. The next one is going to be from the house of Tom Ford. This is one I was excited to try. It's Neroli Portofino Forte. Now, I'm not a huge fan of the original. I think Neroli Portofino is a good fragrance. I think it's expensive for what it is, which is basically an eau de cologne that performs fairly well. And I just think it's expensive for what it is, to be honest. This one is supposed to be the stronger version. It came out in 2016. The notes on it are leather, woods, musk, neroli, bergamot, blood orange, lavender, basil, galbanum, and orange blossom. It is expensive. 50 ml is $260. 100 ml is $400. And a flacone is $804. Of course, you can purchase it through the regular Tom Ford retailers, Lucky Scent, Bloomingdale's, any Tom Ford private blend retailer. It's a slightly stronger version of Neroli Portofino. I don't know whether like more musks were added, different musks, maybe it's a higher concentration of the actual formula. Maybe there's more Neroli essential oil, maybe there's more orange blossom absolute. It's slightly stronger. It's not beastly. It lasts a long time, but it's not like this booming projection monster. For the price, I don't know. I think it's a good fragrance. I think Neroli Portofino is a good fragrance. I think these are well-made colognes, because that's really what they are. These are typical colognes. I don't mean in strength, I mean in style. I just feel like they're too expensive for me. I really want to try fucking Fabulous. That's the one I really want to at least get my paws on at some point, because I've heard a lot of different things about that one. But I know Tom Ford's put out some new things. They did the Vanilla Fatale, which I would like to try sometime. So hopefully I'll be able to one day give you a quick take on those as well. Next up, from the house of Guerlain, another one super excited to try out. This is L'Homme Ideal Eau de Parfum. You guys know, man, Guerlain is like, I really like this house. I always liked it. Then the Canadian reviewer, Eugene, really seeing his love for Guerlain and the way he talks about the brand really sort of made me respect it on an entirely different level. I think there's just a quality to everything they do, from their really high-end fragrances that, with the special bottles could run, thousands of dollars, to this stuff that is really at that sort of designer price range. I think there's just a quality and a flair about the fragrances that they make. So I really enjoy the brand. I think I have about 8 or 9 of the fragrances, including the eau de toilette of this same fragrance. So this is the eau de parfum. The notes on it are bergamot, almond, spices, lavender, rosemary, thyme, rose, vanilla, incense, cherry, tonka, sandalwood, and leather. This was a co-project between Terry Wasser, who was the Guerlain in-house nose, and Daphne Jelk, and this one was released in 2016. If you're looking to purchase it, you can find this one online for about $70. So pretty fair price point for this one. And it's funny, I put this on skin, and of course on the test strip I'm smelling it off of now, and I put it on skin. It was just very sweet and gourmand. It reminded me a lot of like, Valentino Uomo, Dior, not the same thing obviously, but like that style of fragrance, and certainly close to the original. On smell strip, it's like a lot spicier. I almost get like, people talked on Fragrantic about like a Dr. Pepper or like a Cherry Coke vibe at the top, and I get that. I get a lot of incense on the smelling strip. I like it. I think it's really good. I do. And I think in terms of like what's coming out now via the designer route, this is a quality scent. I think you get a nice incense note, but I think there's still that like gourmand, that real gourmand theme that you got in the original. So I think like it's not too hardcore for someone who just wants like a cozy gourmand, but it's got a little bit of oomph to it, a little bit of like real perfumery with the incense. I think it's like a combo of like a scent that has some mass appeal, and then a little wink wink to people who really love fragrance. So I think this is a really good fragrance. A winner. That one's a winner for me. I don't know if I buy it, because I feel like I have fragrances like it, but I like it. And then last up this week, we're going to look at one from Jesus del Pozo. This one, is called Halloween Man. Now, Halloween Man was a 2012 release. No idea who the perfumer is on this one. If you go to Fragrantica, it doesn't even list that Jesus del Pozo made this one. It looks like it's its own house, Halloween Man, but it is from Jesus del Pozo. The fragrance I'm very interested in from that house is Quasar, which has been discontinued. It's very expensive online because it has a banana note in it. And I would like to try that because I'm always interested in fragrances that have a banana note. No idea, as I said, the perfumery is on this one, but I do know the notes, which are mandarin orange, basil, violet, and martini at the top, lavender, orange blossom, ginger, and cinnamon in the middle, musk, amber, vanilla, and leather in the base. Guys, this is a cheapie, 25 bucks online. You can get a bottle of this, and this is exactly what I thought it was going to be. This was on my list to blind buy and purchase because I wanted a Jesus del Pozo fragrance, but then I switched it to Quasar and I never bought it because it was super expensive. This is a 1 million dupe without a doubt. 1 million is not a soft or bashful fragrance. This punches harder than 1 million, I think. This is strong. This is like 1 million Forte, if you will. It is really a really amped up version of 1 million, but it is sort of just as screechy and synthetic. I apologize for the New York City noise. If you like 1 million, you'll like this. If you don't like 1 million, you won't like this. If you have 1 million, there's no need to buy this. If you're thinking about getting 1 million because you like 1 million, try this one out. Get a sample from Decant Shop because I think you might be happier with this one, to be honest. Just to be forthright with you guys. So there we go. If I'm ranking these, which I know you guys really like me to do, definitely Guerlain L'Homme Ideal, number 1. I'll go Neroli Portofino Forte 2, although it's not really my cup of tea. I think I go Oleander 3 just because there's way more quality to it and it's an original fragrance. And then I would go Halloween Man 4. I don't think I'd purchase any personally. I think that the Guerlain and the Tom Ford are worth getting a sample of if you're in the market for either. I think if you're in the market for 1 million, Halloween Man might be worth getting a sample of. And if you're a woman and you're looking for something with some old school style to it, you might want to take a look at Oleander. Guys, that is this week's video. I will be back next week with another episode of Sample Shopping, and again, some newer fragrances I think you guys are going to be interested in hearing me talk about. That's it. You can pick all these up, obviously, decantshop.com. Please do use that coupon code MAX12. Leave a comment letting me know what type of videos you would like to see me doing on this channel, since I haven't been doing them in a while. You know, what's your favorites? Do you want to see more sample shopping? Do you want me to do straight up perfume reviews? Do you want to hear me talk about trying to become a perfumer? What are you interested in seeing me do? And I promise you, I'll see you next week with a video, another sample shopping video. Guys, obviously my name is Maximilian, as I must know. Thank you all so much for watching.
Today was a good day. I can't believe today was a good day. Drove to the pad and hit the showers. Didn't even get no static from the couch.